Welcome to Obscure Death. Today's show, we're going to interview Joshua Johnson and me. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to say the names of the games, and then he is going to say who wins. And let's start. The New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Who will win?
Well, Danny Sheridan's got the Giants winning by 3.5. I think the Giants will more than cover that.
Okay, whatever you say.
I think the Cowboys are going to be in trouble the early part of the season with a little bit of a banged up offense, so they need to. They're going to need to get healthy to get better. I think they're in trouble tonight.
Okay, the next game. The Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears. Who will win?
Sheridan's got the Colts favored by 9.5. That is a big spread week 1. Did I say Sheridan has the Colts?
Yeah.
Sheridan has Chicago favored by 9.5. That's a pretty big spread for week 1, but what the heck? Everybody thinks Chicago's going to be awesome this year. They're playing a rebuilding team. Easy pick. Easy 10, 13-point win.
Okay. And the next game. Philadelphia Eagles and Cleveland Browns. Who will win?
Danny Sheridan has the Eagles a 7.5-point favorite. I'm going to go with Cleveland on this one. They are the home team, and they're young and rebuilding, but I like it. I like Wheaton and I like Richardson. I think that's going to be a nice little combination. Greg Little's a pretty underrated receiver. They could hang. They could hang within a touchdown of the banged up Michael Vick, certainly.
Just some advice. Just kind of don't cheer for the home team, because the home team won't always win. Just some advice. Okay, next game. The St. Louis Rams versus the Detroit Lions. Who will win?
Well, my boy Danny has the Lions by 7. I think that's easy. I think the Lions will win by 2 touchdowns. Those Lions are high flying. As long as nobody gets hurt early on in this game, easy 2-score win.
Great. Okay, next game. The Miami Dolphins against the Houston Texans. Who will win?
The Texans are hosting Miami. They are 13-point favorites. Is Miami really that bad?
You know, who knows? They might lose. I think they're gonna lose. That's my thing.
But I think I'll take that bet and go with Houston. That's a huge spread for week 1, and you never know what's going to happen week 1. But I think Houston's going to come out and really prove that they are a playoff team and that they belong in the hunt. So I'll take Houston I'll take Houston minus 13.
Okay, next game. Next game. Atlanta Falcons versus the Kansas City Chiefs at 1 p.m. Who will win?
Falcons are 2.5-point favorites on the road. I think they'll win this game by a touchdown. I think they're another team that has a lot to prove. They want to go out there. They're still young, but they are going to be on their game this year. I think that they are a definite Super Bowl contender, and they're going to prove it week 1 in KC.
Next game, the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Jacksonville's going to win.
Jacksonville is at Minnesota.
I don't think Minnesota is pretty good. They haven't been good in the past few years at the Metrodome.
No. Jacksonville is going to Minneapolis for this game. This might be the only time all year the Vikings are favored in a game. I'm going to go Jacksonville in this game. I like Justin Blackman. Blaine Gabbert's going to be better with a year under his belt. You know, that being said, Christian Ponder's also going to be better, but I like Jacksonville in this game. I think they can hang. I think they could even win this game.
Okay. And the next game, the Washington Redskins against the New Orleans Saints. Who will win?
The Saints are touchdown favorite at home. You really don't know what to expect of Washington this year. RG3, Pierre Garçon, a whole bunch of running backs. I want something to prove. You don't know what that Saints defense is gonna be like. I'm gonna go Washington in this game. I don't think they'll win, but I think they can hang within a touchdown.
Okay.
I think you're gonna see shootouts all year long with that questionable New Orleans defense. So as long as they can outscore people, but they're not gonna win this game by more than 7. That's for sure.
Okay, next game. The Buffalo Bills against the New York Jets. Who will win? My opinion, I think it's going to be the New York Jets.
Well, the Jets have had a lot of controversy surrounding them, and Buffalo certainly seems to be a team that's looking like a playoff contender.
It might go with
the Jets are a 2.5-point favorite. And they're hosting Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to take this game. I think the Jets are going to have kind of an up and down year. A lot of people saying they're going to be 8-8, and this is going to be 0-1 after this week.
Okay, next one. The New England Patriots against the Tennessee Titans. I think it's going to be New England. They've been some pretty good games this year, and okay. I think it's going to be the Texas Titans. I just changed my opinion. They haven't been playing very good, so.
All right, New England is at Tennessee, and they are 4.5-point favorites. Don't know what's going to happen much with Tennessee this year. Jake Locker, Nate Washington, Kenny Britt. I like that team, but I think they're going to struggle week 1. I think New England wins this game by a touchdown, easy.
Oh yeah! The next game. Okay, next game. Seattle Seahawks against the Arizona Cardinals. Who will win?
The Cardinals. No, the Cardinals aren't going to win. Seattle wins this. Seattle's a 2.5-point favorite. I say they win this game by 10 points. I think Arizona is going to be a doorstop all year long, and people are just going to be pounding them. Sorry, Larry Fitzgerald, but you're going to have a rough year.
Okay, San Francisco 49ers against the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay, 5.5-point favorite at home. Love that San Francisco defense, and I'm not the only one. I say San Francisco wins this game by a field goal in overtime. How about that?
Yeah.
No offense to you Green Bay fans, I'm sure you're going to be hyped up for that first game at home, but I think San Francisco is going to be really, really good this year. They are deep everywhere. They're going to be good.
Okay, Carolina Panthers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Some really young, exciting teams here. Carolina, 2.5-point favorite on the road. Oof. No, that's really no love for Tampa Bay. I think I read that this morning that Pete Briscoe thinks Carolina is going to win this game by 2 touchdowns. I like Tampa. I like Tampa to defend their home turf. Cam Newton certainly has a good game, but Josh Freeman can hang with Newton. Now, this game's going to be a shootout, but I like Tampa to hang within 3 at home, definitely.
Okay. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the Denver Broncos. Who will win?
Denver, 3.5-point favorite at home. Game 1 with Peyton Manning as their quarterback. Oh, Pittsburgh beat up defensively. Oh, geez. I don't know. You got to go with the home team on this game. I think Manning's going to have kind of a bit of a nice resurgence in the early part of this year before he falls flat on his face. But I think they'll win some games early, and people get really excited about him, and then they'll go down the tubes. Can you tell that I'm a Raiders fan?
Yeah, I can tell right from the start. Okay, Cincinnati Bengals against the Baltimore Ravens.
Bengals, 6-point favorite at home. Ravens are a 6-point favorite at home. I really like Cincinnati this year. I think they're going to go into Baltimore week 1 and win this game. No offense against Baltimore, they got great offensive weapons. I think Flacco takes too much flack, and that defense is getting old. And I think the youth in Cincinnati is going to surprise some people in this division this year. And I can say they go in week 1. Not only do they hang within 6, but they beat those Baltimore Ravens last game.
Oh, yeah! Oh, you ready? The San Diego Chargers against the Oakland Raiders. I say Raiders.
Raiders are 2.5-point favorite in this game.
Oh, yeah.
Is Phillip Rivers getting too old?
Yeah, he is. He's an old
Can
man.
Carson Palmer duke it out with Rivers in this shootout? I think so. I like the Raiders' weapons.
Yeah.
They got Denarius Moore, Darius Haywood-Bay. I think if McFadden stays healthy, I really like the Raiders' chances this year. That's if McFadden stays healthy. They need him. They need him to run the ball. He needs to get at least 20 touches every game. But I say they win by 2, no problem at home. I think they win this game by at least a touchdown. This has been Obscure Depths.
And thank you. Tune in for next show at 7 p.m. tonight. Thank you.
Sorry.
And we're out.
Sorry, he's just making that up.
Oh, shut up, Dad. Bye-bye.
Obscure
Depths. Thank you. We will be right back after these minutes.